Welcome to another RSR. Tonight we are reviewing San Francisco 49ers 7, Philadelphia Eagles 31 in the 2023 NFC Championship game, and Cincinnati Bengals 20, Kansas City Chiefs 23 in the AFC Championship game. We have our Super Bowl matchup, the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs in Glendale, Arizona. Both one seeds in both conferences play each other. The Bengals fall short, and the Niners fall apart. All I'm going to say for the Super Bowl is go Birds. Go Birds. Because, no, I don't want to see Patrick Mahomes win a Super Bowl or a second. That's just the way it is. So, but I guess good for me, so I don't have to spend any money on a Joe Burrow jersey before I have to spend one on a TFC jersey 2 weeks later. With that being said, though, let's talk about these games. Miles Sanders with a 6-yard touchdown run to make it 0-7 in the first quarter. The second quarter, Christian McCaffrey knots it up, 23-yard touchdown run to make it 7-7. Miles Sanders takes the lead back, 13-yard touchdown run, 7-14. Boston Scott with a 10-yard touchdown run to make it 7-21 before the half. It's 7-21 at the half. Jalen Hurts with a QB sneak, 1-yard touchdown run to make it 7-28 in the third quarter. Jake Elliott wraps it up with a 31-yard field goal to make it 7-31 in the fourth quarter. That's your final score, 7-31. And the Niners fell apart in this game. Brock Purdy gets hurt early on. Josh Johnson has to come in for the first half. And I think a bit of the third quarter. Then Purdy came back in after Josh Johnson got hurt. And Brock Purdy was not the same. You could say that his heater was ended by an injury, even though it had signs that it was going to end anyway. But the Eagles played a great game of football. They played a way better game of football. Defensively, strong. Offensively, not really explosive offensively, but running good enough. Jalen Hurts played well. Of course, Miles Sanders and Boston Scott, probably the players of the game. There were no offensive passing touchdowns in this game. And let's see, in the Kansas City, 1, 2, 3. 3 all weekend. We thought there'd be way more considering who was playing. But that's football for you. The Niners fell apart. There were a lot of penalties on the 49ers that you didn't expect them to get. They were very, 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 I would say, indisciplined, especially when they were down heavily. And they were injured to hell and back. There was injury after injury after injury in this game, especially on the Niners side. And it just didn't turn out the way you would think it would have. You thought it would have been way closer, but the Eagles ran away with it. I said they would roll, but I didn't think they would roll like this. I thought it would be like 28-14, but a pretty dominant 28-14. No. This was just absolute domination. Because the Niners shot themselves in the foot. The Eagles dominated. And injuries for the 49ers didn't really help them. A lot of their best players went down in this game. That's what happens sometimes. Sometimes things just don't go your way. But congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles for making the Super Bowl. Well-deserved. Great season from the Eagles. They're a damn good team, and they may be the best team in the playoffs overall from all I've seen. But let's talk about the AFC Championship. The one we all really wanted to watch. The one that was the better game. The one that everybody cared about. The main event of the night, so to speak. The Bengals lose by 3. And yeah, they put themselves in a hole early. And they never really got out of it. They kind of did, but they never did. First quarter, Harrison Butker with a 43-yard field goal to make it 0-3. Then in the second quarter, Harrison Butker with a 24-yard field goal to make it 0-6 off of a Joe Burrow pick. Luckily, it wasn't a touchdown. That would have probably ended the game there with the way it started. Didn't look good. Evan McPherson, 30-yard field goal to make it 3-6. Travis Kelce, 14-yard touchdown catch to make it 3-13. Evan McPherson ends the half, 23-yard field goal, make it 6-13. That's the way we go into half, 6-13 for the Kansas City Chiefs, the home team, the home side. Then in the third quarter, T. Higgins with a 27-yard touchdown catch to make it 13-13. Great catch, by the way. Marquez Valdez-Scantling in the third quarter, a frozen rope from Mahomes to Valdez-Scantling, 2 MVS for a 19-yard touchdown catch. He catches it and sits on his ass. He's in 13-20. Samaj Perine gets a 2-yard touchdown run to make it 20-20, punches it in. Great play, but sadly, the Bengals have 2 more chances to score a touchdown to take the lead. They do not. They give the ball away with 8 seconds left. A unsportsmanlike late hit on Patrick Mahomes puts the Chiefs in field goal range for Harrison Butker. He's a damn good kicker. You know he'd make it. It's a 45-yard field goal. They don't ice him. He hits it. Makes it 20-23. They kick the ball, 3 seconds left, try to send it into a hook and ladder, the Bengals do, and they don't get anything out of it. 20-23 final score. The Chiefs are your AFC champions, and as we're speaking, or as I'm recording, they are handing them the trophy, the Lamar Hunt trophy for AFC championship winners. The Kansas City Chiefs, they weren't great tonight. But I don't even know if they were the better team. Slightly, maybe. I think there was a lot of ref ball in this game that led to the situation we were in. The intentional grounding. Yeah, I mean, that last intentional grounding was not intentional grounding. Chris Jones played a damn good game, though. Hail State, baby, I have to say. I'll give him that. Oh, hey, it's a Mississippi State Bowl. There's Mississippi State players on both sides of the ball. Or both teams. Defensively. Lovely. I'm still going with the Eagles. Because Fletcher Cox, big play Slay. I'm rooting for the Eagles. You don't know my pick, but I'm rooting for the Eagles. Hail State. Either way, I'm happy. Sort of. I guess. As a State fan. I am happy. But there you go. With that being said, good game. Not surprising, though. But good game. A lot of his first playoff sacks came in the biggest game in his career in the playoffs, didn't it? Hey, I can't argue with it. The Bengals, Joe Burrow sort of was pressured. He sort of had that Tom Brady Super Bowl 42 feel of like, yeah, there's a little bit too much pressure here, and I'm feeling it. And you could see Joe Burrow sort of crack under that pressure. I said he was Brady 2.0. He has the same problems. At least he could run a bit, but still he couldn't run enough to break out of those sacks and pressures and dropbacks. Offensively, Jamar Chase, of course, didn't really show up. T. Higgins looked pretty good in this game. Hayden Hurst looked pretty good. McPherson didn't do anything wrong. Defensively, the Bengals, if they had some better drives early in the game, they would have won. Simple as, but sadly enough, here's the problem. Those first 2 drives, they sort of let the Chiefs just smash their skulls. It's like the Chiefs heard all the talk over the past week and said, okay, now we're smashing skulls. We're busting heads. You want to talk like that? We're going to bust some heads. And, well, they did. Overall, the Chiefs did bust some heads. That's football there. That's football for them. They busted some heads at Arrowhead. Hey, that's not really a rhyme, isn't it? That's not really a bar, but whatever. With that being said, the Chiefs won the game. I don't know if they were the better team. I think the refs were the best team on the field. I think it was a little bit fixed. I think it was some BS. A lot of BS calls. And it was very tilted towards the Chiefs. Now, the last unsportsmanlike late hit, that was a good call. I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm disagreeing with the reach out that was the first down, the PI, all that. All those holdings, yeah, no. It got a little bit obvious late on there. With that being said, though, Patrick Mahomes, the way he played, I got to give some respect to him. He was hobbled, and he still is goated. I got to admit, he's a damn good player. He's a damn good player. I'll admit it. I don't hate Patrick Mahomes. himself. His family's annoying, but he even told them to shut up, and you ain't heard much about them, I will say that. So maybe the reason I hate the Chiefs is not even a reason anymore, but we'll finish out the year rooting for the Eagles. It is what it is. But Patrick Mahomes, damn good player. Strong player. Tough man. He toughed it out. He did what he had to do. He balled out. Respect. With that being said, the Chiefs deserve to go to the Super Bowl. They won righteously, or at least as righteously as they could, with the NFL in their pocket. But, hey, they deserve to go to the Super Bowl. They're going to Glendale. I got one of my predictions right. I went 1 for 1 1 and 1 this weekend, 1 for 2. On the weekend, I had the Eagles going through. That was right. I had the Bengals going through. That was wrong. They were close. They sort of got out of the hole, but they never fully could get out of it. So, your Super Bowl matchup, of course, and the last page in this current book. It's been a while, ain't it? Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles in Glendale, Arizona. Super Bowl 57. It's going to be a good one. Can't wait to see it. 2 weeks from now, we will be talking about it while the Club World Cup is still going on. But Friday, we'll predict, or maybe Thursday. Whatever. One prediction. They'll both be predicted by the time their finals hit, respectively. With that being said, though, next week, Club World Cup and predictions, matches, run it back, that type of stuff. Actually, we'll get into that. But can't wait to see it. Chiefs versus Eagles should be a good Super Bowl. Should be enjoyable to watch. And we shall see who reigns supreme on February 12th in Glendale, Arizona, in that desert heat, even though it's a dome. We shall find out. Should be a good game. So, with that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in play. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you, if you're a member, tomorrow for Run It Back, January 2023. And Tuesday, oh wait, no, everybody gets a video. Seattle Sounders Club World Cup roster reaction, because I'll go off of what they have. I'm sure they'll announce it at some point. And then, of course, Tuesday, month ahead for the members and for everybody else. And, well, everybody. You get my Club World Cup predictions. The 2023, or is it the 2022 FIFA Club World Cup, technically? Isn't that how they have it written? Well, Club World Cup predictions. Then, on the 1st, you get the first game, Al Ahly versus Auckland City, live RSR. The 4th, you have 2 games. Of course, Al Hilal versus Wydad. And Seattle Sounders versus the winner of Al Ahly versus Auckland City. Both live, 1 RSR. And that's what you get this week. So, with that being said, I'll see you later. Can't wait to get into the Club World Cup. And, yeah, we'll put it in the new book. We'll put it in the new book. Because that makes sense. So, actually, I should do that. Hey, there was always going to be some games for TFC in that book. Because, you know, you would have thought CCL. But, yeah, works for me. With that being said, I'm out. Peace. Congratulations, Kansas City. Congratulations, Philly. Commiserations, San Francisco. And commiserations, Cincinnati. I'm out. Peace.